All right.
It's your
right.
Good evening. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. My name is Dan Quince, and I'm the Managing Director at the Bronx Documentary Center. We're so pleased that you can join us tonight for our 7th annual auction. We're especially excited tonight because this year's auction marks the start of BDC's 10th year anniversary. Yes, it's incredible, 10 years. And we never could have done it without you, especially our friends and colleagues. We have a very special guest who will lead us through the evening. I'd like to introduce you to Harry Montas. Harry is a Bronx native raised by resilient Dominican women who instilled in him a strong work ethic and a passion to bring positive change to his community. He is currently working as a freelance documentary photographer and also working for the BDC, assisting our film fellowship program. He's been deeply engaged with the BDC for many years and is an integral part of all that we do. I'm proud to introduce to you as Harry as our MC for this evening.
Can you see me? Yes, you can. Yes, I've been around for a long, long time. Maybe I think I was born down here in the basement, somewhere in the dark room. But welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I want to take a moment to explain to you why we're all here tonight. We're holding this auction to raise funds for the Bronx Documentary Center. This is personal to me. I was raised right around here, right around the BDC. I was one of the BDC's first Bronx Junior Photo League students. I was in the first BDC Films Fellowship cohort, and now I'm on staff as an educator, coordinator. I've really seen what the BDC has accomplished, and it's amazing. Over the past 10 years, yes, today they're launching their 10th anniversary celebration. They have been using community-based documentary practice and education to explore vital issues, stimulate discussion and critical thought, and help to drive social change. Since their doors first opened in 2011, the BDC has produced 50 world-class exhibitions, hosted 5,000 student visitors through our free guided exhibition tours, which you should find out more information and join, offered over 400 public programs, including documentary film screenings, panels, discussions, slideshows, and similar events. And also welcome more than 50,000 gallery visitors, with 70% coming from right here, the Bronx. Whew, that was a lot, but we're doing a lot, and that's why it's a lot. Please get comfortable, grab some food, get your favorite drink, and please start bidding, please bid. To get started, click on the items tab at the top of the Give Smart homepage. If you need help bidding, please call 718-993-3512. I'll say it again, 718-993-3512. We are also accepting donations tonight. Click on the donations button above. So even if you're not bidding, please donate. Please just help support our programs. And now, what are we going? We're passing it along to. Let me see. I think we're gonna take a break, a quick pause, real quick, and show a little something. Still. All right. Thanks. So those photos were from our very gifted and talented students. These are some of the work they were doing. So that's what we were just highlighting there. Right now, I saw someone commented saying, "I wish the auction was in person." I wish so as well, but it's not. I'm sorry, but we're doing our best here. But for now, we are going to welcome myself again. My name is Harry, if you missed it. And tonight, so we are here tonight to celebrate and raise funds for the BDC. I'd like to introduce BDC's co-founder and executive director, Mike Camber, who will say more about the BDC and its program. Yes, I'm fangirling over here because he's right here. Let's see if I'm gonna just pass it along. Want to just, move you right there.
Thank you, Harry.
Take it away.
Appreciate it. Harry, can I get that other screen?
Yeah.
Or are they going to lose me?
No.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. My name's Mike Camber, and I started this place with some friends and volunteers. Tomorrow will be exactly 10 years. We opened in October of 2011, so it's 10 years tomorrow. We opened the BDC in a single room with chairs borrowed from a nearby church and a dedicated band of volunteers who worked hundreds of hours to get this place off the ground. We really weren't sure the BDC would make it past the first year, but we made a list that first year. It was a list of our hopes and dreams, the things that we thought maybe one day we could make happen. And I still have that list. And it reads a photo program for teenagers, a photo library for my friend Tim Hetherington's books, a black and white darkroom, and adult documentary filmmaking program. Every single thing on that list has become a reality. We've done all of those things. We've changed thousands of lives and helped to build our South Bronx community. Just as important, we've done many, many things we never dreamed of doing. We've created a college access program, which has taken a local college attendance rate of about 40% and boosted it to more than 95% for the students in our program. Our students have gone on to Middlebury, many SUNY schools, NYU, Cornell, City College, Bronx Community College, Pomona College, and many more. We've also created extraordinary friendships and partnerships around the world. Throughout Latin America and West Africa in particular, local groups are partnering with the Bronx Documentary Center. They're using us as a model as they build community-based photo nonprofits back in their own countries. After a very tough 18 months, our building is once again filled with students here. As I wrote this afternoon. Our middle schoolers were out exploring our block with their cameras in hand. They were documenting and engaging with our community. We currently have 4 classes with more than 60 students from Bronx middle and high schools. They're learning everything from the basics of photography to an analog darkroom class where they develop and print black and white film here. And as happy as we are to have our students back in person, the students themselves are even happier. Their curiosity and excitement are a daily reminder of why we do this here at the BDC. A testament to the power of our programs can be found in Lucas. He's one of our new 6th grade students this year. He's been eagerly awaiting for 3 years since he was in the 3rd grade to join the BJPL, which is our Bronx Junior Photo League. He watched his older sister, Sophia, participate in the program, and he was constantly waiting until he was old enough. He's here now, and he's so happy. There's one person responsible for the creation and success of our teen photo program. It's Bianca Farrow. She's been here nearly 9 years and put in more love and devotion to our students than words can say. We salute Bianca as she moves on to the next stage in her career. Likewise, Raina Santos has been the crucial heart of our senior photo program. For years now, she's been teaching adults, older adults from around the Bronx at numerous senior centers. And she's also been heading up our college access program. She's been a crucial part of making young people from the Bronx, giving them the access to get out there in these colleges and have the same opportunities that people from wealthier communities have. Raina is also leaving us for new horizons, and Raina and Bianca will always be a big part of the BDC family and a big part of our success. Last year, our Bronx Documentary Center Films team filmed a documentary showing how ordinary citizens in the South Bronx stepped up during COVID to care for their communities during the lockdown and during the darkest days of the pandemic in 2020. The documentary, Essential Lives, The Bronx Battles COVID-19, premiered last month. It's been viewed more than 130,000 times on YouTube. We were able to hold an outdoor film screening here at the BDC with subjects from the film and Congressman Richie Torres in attendance. It was a powerful tribute to both the people in the neighborhood the Bronx Documentary Center was built to serve. Giacomo Francia and Harry Montes, who have helped run BDC Films for many years now. Harry's our host tonight, I would point out. They were the cinematographers on that film. They were literally risking their lives in hospital rooms and living rooms to bring this story to the world. Beth Dembitzer, one of our board members, produced the film, finding wonderful and engaging collaborators. That film is the culmination of the dream that we had 10 years ago when we said we will create an adult filmmaking division and we will do documentaries about the Bronx, well-told, well-filmed, accurate documentaries. We are doing that today. On the exhibition front, with vaccinations high in New York City and the pandemic in retreat this summer, we were able to once again fill our galleries with work from across Latin America for the 4th annual Latin American Photo Festival. Photographers from 9 countries participated. Based on last year's success, we exhibited work on huge banners throughout the neighborhood, engaging Bronx residents with exceptional photography on the streets where they commute, walk to school, play, and relax. And at the end of August, we watched American troops retreat from Afghanistan in real time as our country's 20-year war ended in ignominy and defeat. In response, Cynthia Rivera and a small team of staff members put together an exhibition in record time detailing America's involvement in Afghanistan with photojournalism from 1999 to the present day. Some of the photos that we put on the wall were made just days earlier in Kabul by photojournalists still on the ground. This Afghanistan show is the first in a new series, Urgency, dedicated to real-time examinations of the most pressing new issues of our day. As many other galleries and museums plan their shows years in advance, the Bronx Documentary Center is striving to create exhibitions that are relevant and connected to world events as they happen in real time. As with our Afghanistan show, the global relationships the Bronx Documentary Center has forged with photographers and journalists is crucial to our success. While the pandemic may be ebbing, its effects are still being felt in our South Bronx community, and the BDC has continued in its new role, helping our neighbors access services they dearly need. This spring, when vaccines were announced, Maria Galindo, our community outreach coordinator, led an effort to sign up neighbors for vaccine appointments. Her phone rang off the hook for weeks, but she persevered. Maria helped almost 200 Bronx residents make appointments for a COVID vaccine. More recently, Maria has helped lead workshops to assist undocumented immigrants apply for the Excluded Workers Fund, a grant available to those that weren't eligible for COVID relief funds. More than 60 people attended the workshops and have begun to receive their money, including a fruit vendor, one of our neighbors from just down the block, who was awarded $15,000. Some of these neighbors then enrolled their children in our after-school program. The parents, or some of them, are volunteering at the Bronx Documentary Center or taking our new class, Foto Español, which is a photography class in Spanish for adults. We're creating a holistic model that is bearing great results for us. Today, due to the thousands of hours of hard work by staff and volunteers, the Bronx Documentary Center has become a national leader in community-based photography and filmmaking. From our humble beginnings, we've grown to 2 buildings and 6 floors. We have classrooms, galleries, dark rooms, and editing suites. We've achieved enormous success, but this costs money. Anyone who's worked in the nonprofit world knows how fickle the funding can be. Tonight, your donations and bids make all the difference for our Bronx teenagers as they go on to become the best young visual artists in America. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. If you can't bid tonight, please come visit us or volunteer possibly. We'd love to see you here at the BDC. But if you can bid, that would help us out. Thank you. I'm going to turn it back over to Harry.
Hey, all righty. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. That was really beautiful. I know we all appreciate the work you and the BDC have been doing for this community. And it's an honor to not just be taught by you, but also serve with you in the field and really document what's going on in the the lives of our neighbors. Okay, so just as a reminder, my name is Harry Montas. Mike was just talking very highly of me earlier, and and if you're just tuning in, we are here tonight to celebrate and raise funds for the Bronx Documentary Center. Keep bidding. Every dollar, every cent helps to ensure that the BDC can continue its phenomenal programming, to help us expand more of our equipment, so I'll help us send more of our students to college. And just check out the behind the scenes really quick video of some of the prints. And right now we're actually going to show you that. Yeah,
We'll show the video.
yeah.
How are you doing? No, that's all right. You're good. No. Can I take your picture though right now? You busy? All 3?
Just document the hood.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
You down?
Yeah, no I'm down.
We'll go this way. Yeah. I would shoot. Hello. How are you doing? No, that's all right. You're good. No. Can I take your picture though right now? You busy? All 3?
Just document the hood.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
You down?
Yeah, no I'm down.
We'll go this way. Yeah. I would shoot and keep my stuff on my hard drive. The BDC in my life wasn't really common for me. Having people just without knowing you embrace you, bring you in, help you, kind of bug you like brothers and sisters, harass you like brothers and sisters, but then they help you like brothers and sisters. And the confidence kind of like came up. The BDC showed me that there's value of documenting your community. I was extremely honored when Mike asked me to donate a print for the auction. I was intrigued about the snake and the cross, and he was just biking around by himself. I feel like he's like me at that young age. He can do things on his own, he's self-sufficient, you know. I think that's the biggest thing that the BDC offers, a focus on images and stories. Wait for that car. 3. Oh, another car. 3.
When you lose an arm, you have a lot of insecurities. Photography put me outside to do things with my own hand. I was in the need of like a mentorship. I was in the need of somebody who could drive me somewhere with it.
Ahí, mira el carro.
Oh, nice. Nice,
You got good lighting there.
BDC, it was that oasis in the middle of the desert. I started like feeling myself with all this knowledge, with all these big projects, with all these big people around me in the middle of the hood. Something more amazing than that, I don't know what to tell you, but this year I was selected to be part of the BDC's 9th photo auction. My friend, you know, my neighbor, he was sad leaving the community to go somewhere else that he don't know. So it's like that moment that you photograph somebody who's doing something new in his life. He's facing neutral because that's usually what it is. You know, you have to accept it, what's going next. Thank you, Lenny. For me, giving back to the BDC with this photo, I wish I could do more. I wish I could put more in that table. Because it's not gonna be for me, it's gonna be for the kids in the community.
All right. Love Trevon and Jesus. So to bid on photos like this one, you just heard like this one that you just heard about from Trevon and Jesus. Click on the items tab at the top of the Give Smart homepage. If you need help bidding, please call 718-993-3512. Again, 718-993-3512. Let's not forget that we're also accepting donations tonight. And if you just click on the donation a button above, you can just donate and help us out right there if you don't want to bid. So right now we're actually going to, are we showing a little something? We're gonna keep rolling. All right. So the BDC is an integral and vital part of the community here in the Bronx. Their programs are a gift to both kids and adults, the young and the old. Help support their work by bidding on these amazing prints today, or simply make a donation. Again, every dollar matters. Let us now take a few moments to hear from Maria Galindo and one of the rocks of the BDC community. So let's hear from her.
Bien, gracias.
Llegué al BDC primeramente como madre, trayendo 2 de sus hijos a estudiar fotografía. Y posteriormente me envolví como voluntaria y más tarde empecé a trabajar también para ellos.
Sí, muy buenos días. Mire, soy María del Bronx Community Center y le estoy...
Ese es mi trabajo aquí, salgo a la calle, hablo con ellos acerca del BDC, de todos los programas que se ofrecen aquí y de las oportunidades que sus hijos pueden tener aquí. Con lo que tuvimos sobre COVID, nadie estaba preparado.
Pero yo no creo, pienso que está bien, porque ya enviamos este documento.
Somos una organización de fotografía en donde se enseña educación, pero al mismo tiempo tratamos de incorporar este tipo de cosas porque la necesidad estaba ahí y no podíamos quedarnos mirando solamente. Entonces decidimos compartir lo poco que sabíamos. Ayudamos a llenar aplicaciones para la renta, hicimos el censo, hicimos registración para votantes, ofrecimos clases de computación. Vinieron alrededor de 200 personas para el examen de los ojos. Comunidad es un grupo de personas en donde tú convives con ellos, aprendemos unos de los otros, nos damos apoyo mutuamente. Pienso que todos nosotros nos sentimos muy felices de saber que podemos contribuir con un granito de arena para mejorar la vida de una persona.
Wow. If you weren't moved by that, then I don't know what's gonna move you. Thank you, Maria. If you're on the other side, thank you for all your support and your time that you dedicate here. I know you played a huge role here at the BDC. I've seen you since I was a young student here. Now you're still here with us. Thank you for everything. Now it's time to open up those wallets and give. Yes. If you're registered on Give Smart, you should have received a text with a link to make donations. You can also click on the donations tab on the Give Smart website, just as a reminder. But this is your time right now to donate, help us out. Just imagine what we can do with your help, your aid. Please bid, open it up, open up the wallets. We need you to open up your wallets, open it up, please. All right, again, the phone number for you to do bidding, to help with the bidding, it's 718-993-3512. So we're just gonna play some photos. Okay, folks, we only got a few more minutes left of this auction. I hope we're still bidding. I know that there are a few more prints remaining with no bids. I hope you're not waiting for anything. I think you need to just follow through and make that bid. It'll be nice to have some form of history inside of your apartment, or a gift to give to someone, or just to pass it down to your children. You never know. Maybe Mike, you want to any special print or anything that you want to?
Sure, yeah. There's a few prints here that I can talk about. There's some real bargains in here that don't have any bids or have very low bids. And there's Hannah Reyes Morales work that work is from Mongolia. She did an incredible project on the eagle hunters. I think that was in the New York Times Magazine. Wonderful photo there. Really, really a beautiful photo. They're still hunting with falcons on horseback in Mongolia. And she did a great project on that. That photo would look great on somebody's wall. Bob Nicholsberg has a print here with no bid on it, $250. Bob Nicholsberg was at Time Magazine for 30 years, photographing from front lines all over the world.
Wow.
I've seen his work from Afghanistan in the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. Bob has really been around. He's a legend, an absolutely legendary photographer. Right next to that, we've got a great photo by Ashley Gilbertson documenting the Capitol attacks on January 6th of last year. That does not have any bids on it. Ashley's a wonderful photographer, one of the best in the world. He works for the 7 Photo Agency. I worked with him for a number of years in Baghdad during the Iraq War. And Ashley broke a lot of hearts because he would do in-beds with the Americans and they were expecting the sexy woman to show up. And then this guy with a beard would show up named Ashley. Very disappointing, but a great photographer, really wonderful photographer. We've got Andrea Bruce's work is there, Richard Sandler. We've got a Eugene Richards print for $1,500. Gene Richards is the person that I really call the dean of documentary photography. He has published 18 books. He started photographing in the 1960s during the Civil Rights Movement. Wow. Somebody that has really taught a lot of us. There's a great Mitch Epstein print here, a beautiful print of a black and white photo of a tree here in the Bronx. And Mitch is another legend. I mean, Mitch was doing seminal color work in the 1970s. He's worked for National Geographic, had shows for Aperture. He's done a number of books. I don't even know how many books Mitch Epstein has done. There's no bids on his print. That's a real collectible, that print. And let me see what else we have here. Eleanor Carucci has a print here, a beautiful print. The print here that we are selling is a limited edition. It's an edition of 8. And one of those prints is in the collection of Elton John, Sir Elton John in England. There are only 2 prints left in that edition. So this would be a great time to grab that image, really powerful image there. So there's a whole bunch of great images. I'm seeing Fred Ramos is doing wonderful work down in Central America, El Salvador, Honduras, also up into Mexico. And he's got a print here, $200. That's really a bargain for that print. I might bid on that one myself. That's an awesome image. We've also got an image by Todd Heisler of a skate park in Montana. I don't know if anybody saw that. He did a great project just a week or 2 ago. He went out to Montana and he photographed these skate parks that are being built out there by a member of, I think Pearl Jam is financing these skate parks across Montana. Todd Heisler is a Pulitzer Prize winner. He's done incredible work for the Rocky Mountain News. He's now at the New York Times. And this is a big, beautiful print. We'll actually be printing this here at the BDC, and Todd will be signing this print. That print has no bids on it, $350. That's an absolute steal. There's some great work here. Really, really great work. The Susan Meiselas print is doing well, as it should. We've got Henry Chalfant, another legend. Henry has been photographing in the Bronx since the 1970s and did really one of the definitive books on graffiti and hip hop culture, along with Martha Cooper. And really, really a great print here. This is really a beautiful black and white print of kids breaking out on the sidewalk. Really nice. So there's lots of great options here. And now is the time. I think we've only got about 10 minutes left. So A lot of these images are collectible. I do want to say that they will go up in value over the years. For those of you who are photo collectors. And in the meantime, rather than just buying something that's collectible and goes into a safe deposit box, you get to put it on the wall and you get to enjoy it every day that you walk by that print. It offers inspiration and beauty to your home and those around you. So there's a lot of great stuff. There's also a Rodrigo Apt print here from Venezuela, and that was an exhibition we did here. I also worked with Rodrigo for many years. We worked together when he was just starting out in Port-au-Prince in Haiti many years ago. Wonderful photographer, also a Pulitzer Prize winner for the Associated Press. And he did a very powerful project in Venezuela down on the coast where the environment was being destroyed by oil leaks, oil spillage. And he went down, he got an old box camera, a large format box camera, and he would take images and then develop the images inside the camera using a technique that's more than 100 years old. And this image here is from that series. It's really a haunting, beautiful image. That's something I'd like to have on my wall as well. So there's a lot of great stuff here. Try to get in those bids if you can. And you'll have something beautiful on your wall and you'll be helping out children here in the South Bronx. Thank you. Harry, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Wow. So Mike, what you mean to tell me is that you're not just only making an investment, you're purchasing art, you're helping support students from the South Bronx and all around, and you're also able to have a piece of history in your home. Why not bid right now? Like I don't understand. I don't understand why there's any no bids right now. You stop hesitating. Just you're trust me, these, as Mike said, will go up in value. Trust me, believe us. And plus, they're just beautiful images. It doesn't take much to take one bid or a donation. So right now we only have about 12 minutes. Not much time. I don't know. I think we need to sell all of these. I think we need to make some bids on these. Which one did you say, Mike? Which ones was it? Robert?
Bob Nicholsberg. Oh, I can't believe Bob Nicholsberg has no bids. That's heartbreaking. That is an amazing image. I don't know that we can show it on the screen, but people can find that image, Bob Nicholsberg's image here. $250. That is a steal. A gorgeous, gorgeous print here. Look at the colors in that. It's just stunning. Let me see what year that is. I want to see what year he took that. Yeah, that's from Kashmir, from Srinagar, 2008. 16 by 24. That's a nice big print. That looked great on somebody's wall.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Kashmiri women leave after praying outside the Shah Hamdani shrine in 2008.
2008. I mean, it looks timeless. If I'm being honest with you, if you would have told me this was in 2008 or I don't know, in the 1990s, I would have believed you.
Incredible, right? And again, you know, Bob has published books. He's got a book on Afghanistan called The Distant War. He's coming out with another book this year on El Salvador. He worked in El Salvador in the 1980s, and during the war there, he's got an incredible black and white book coming out that I've seen. So we'll be showing that work next year as well. And
and only $250 only.
$250. Yeah, that's a steal. Ashley's work is there, which we talked about a little bit.
Yeah.
This is the Mitch Epstein, the black and white photo of the tree. That's a great image. I believe he shot that with a 4x5 camera. I think it's large format. He's been a photographer for 50 years. He helped pioneer fine art color photography in the 1970s. His work is look at those museums. That's incredible. Museum of Modern Art, Metropolitan, Whitney, J. Paul Getty, etc.
And this has no bids. We can.
Can we do a screen share so we can look at some of these?
Let's see.
Let's see if we can get this in.
That'd be great because we only have 9 minutes.
Yeah, Mitch Epstein is he's one of the legends that we all look up to. Really incredible.
Let's see if we can access this really quick. Well, while we're
Oh, we've got a bid on Todd Heisler.
Oh yes.
Somebody bid on that.
We are excited. All right.
Yeah. That's going to be great. We'll print that next week, and Todd will come up here and sign that. So that'll be a beautiful print.
Wait, and they'll sign it? They'll
Todd will sign it.
Sign will sign. All right,
Todd-
cool.
Todd will sign it.
Whoever's bidding on this one, you're lucky.
That's
All
gonna be a
right.
great print.
Let's which one do you want to discuss real quick? Because we only have
Oh, yeah.
9 minutes.
Yeah. Well, there's the Ashley Gilbertson.
You can click on it.
Yeah, let's click on that, see what the
Let's
caption is
see.
on that. I know that's from January 6th. And let's see if we can pull that up on the screen here. Yeah, I mean, Ashley has really been out front. Ashley's one of the leading photojournalists in the world. He's been out front on so many projects around the world, working in Liberia and West Africa. As I said earlier, he worked in Iraq, covered the war for a number of years. He's been on contract shooting all over the United States, especially the last 4 or 5 years. I just see his work everywhere. He's doing great stuff. This is January 6th. It's a large print, 20 by 30. That's a big print. It's going to be gorgeous. It's really, really something. Protesters break through barriers and police lines and storm the Capitol in Washington, D.C. after listening to a speech by Donald Trump. Yeah, amazing. He is a collaborator with United Nations and a frequent contributor to major media outlets. Ashley Gilbertson, he's incredible. This is, this photo is a piece of history. Whether you are for or against the events of January 6th, that photo is a piece of history. It's a really, really important image. It also shows you the scope of it. Sometimes I think I saw a lot of close-up photos, but when you look at this, you can look out on the crowd and you can really see the scope of what was going on that day. So
See, that's history. Let's see which other ones do we have no bids on?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to?
I don't want to mention any that have low prices because I don't want to ruin anybody's steal. Somebody's getting a deal on some of these, and I don't. It's good to see Trevon and Jesus, who are both in our auction. They both have bids on their photos.
You just heard from them earlier.
Yeah, we just heard from them. Lisa Kahane, that photo is amazing. That's Lady Pink, 141. She's got bids on that. It's a historic photo. That photo's been on book covers. It's been all over the world. And
Oh man.
Marco Brewer is a close friend of mine. I've known Marco for 20 years, and Marco's really been a pioneer. This is 131. I don't know if people can see this, but on the screen share. But yeah, Marco has really pioneered photo work involving. I mean, he would use flame, and he would use all kinds of fireworks in the darkroom. He would do this stuff. He makes these things in the darkroom by hand. Really an incredible one-of-a-kind pieces that are in I think every major museum in the world has Marco Brewer's work. And he's just a lovely, lovely guy. He moved upstate some years ago to a farm. Last time I saw him, I think he was milking cows in his spare time or something. Yeah, it's really an amazing, kind of like Marco does it all. Lovely, lovely human being. One of the nicest guys. Oh, here's an image that doesn't have any work. I'm sorry, any bids. Wow. Oh,
I wonder who shot this one.
The pain. That's a Michael Camber original. The pain of it. Yeah. I took that picture recently. I shot that on 2.25 film with an old Rolleiflex camera from the 1960s. And
This was where, Mike?
that's up in Maine, and
Okay.
where I was born and raised. This is Rockland, Maine. And I came across these railroad tracks, and there were these apples that had kind of fallen on both sides of the tracks. And I took some frames. And then when I got back to New York, Maria Galindo, who we featured earlier, had taken the same photo. And on a different day, we didn't know it until we saw each other's photos. So, yeah.
Well, if you're in Maine and you're here, please bid. This is history from where you're from, so maybe you should bid.
Right. What else here? Yeah, there's some great work by different folks.
Man, we only have 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the bidding. Also, we're taking donations. So bid, please.
Bud Glick. Bud Glick did some really wonderful work in Chinatown back in the 1980s. These pictures are probably at least 30 years old, 30 to 40 years old, and just incredible work. He spent quite a bit of time working in Chinatown and covering workers and their families in their apartments and going into the factories and the sweatshops and the Chinese restaurants. And Bud's really a great guy, and he's always supported the BDC.
Wow.
That's a nice print. That's a nice black and white print. And this is a print that's shot on black and white negative. That's not a digital process. That's a real black and white negative there. So Daniela Zalkman has this great, that's got a bit on it. Yeah. This is a steal. Yeah. Daniela's work she's a great photographer. Beautiful. And somebody that people really are following now. Great young photographer. And this is a photo she did in the Arctic, looking at global warming and climate change. And I don't know if folks can see this on their screen as we go across.
They probably can, but I hope that they're also bidding right now because there's only 3 minutes left. And that's not a lot of time. And there are still some without bids. And you're not liking that now?
You know what's going to happen?
What?
People are going to wake up tomorrow morning and think, why didn't I bid on that image?
And you don't want to wake up like that. No, I'm telling you.
The regret. Imagine the regret.
The regret. These are practically steals. This is history. This is an investment. This is art. This is an investment that you can look at. People are going to come in. You're going to have this is a conversational piece. Exactly. So think about this.
Yeah, these are all archivally printed. So these are things that you can pass on to your children and your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got what, 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left?
Only 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. And if you're not bidding, there's donations you can donate. Mm-hmm. But I prefer you bid, own a piece of history, right. Own a piece of art, conversational piece, something that you can wake up in the morning and you can really just lose yourself into.
Yeah. Doug Menuez, that print's doing well. Yeah, let's look at that. I love this image. Doug sent us a bunch of stuff. What a great photographer. He's done incredible work. He's really famous for a book that he did on Steve Jobs and Silicon Valley, but he's just an incredible.
This is a photo? This
is a photo, and he did this photo down in Mexico. These are actually people making tequila. And this is this is real. This is the real way that they make the tequila. I think they actually have to use their feet, I believe.
Wow.
And possibly their body helps to ferment it. And he sent us a variety of images, and we just fell in love with this image. I mean, it just looks like you could make a whole movie around it. It's a painting. Yeah, it's incredible. And Doug's just about the nicest guy we've ever encountered.
Oh my God, Mike, I'm gonna have to stop you there. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. This is it. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Get down to it.
Okay. All right. Oh my God, 1 minute. Please bid, donate, help us help you. We're gonna create more art with your help. Please bid or donate. And remember, you're helping not just an amazing place, but students become, who they're gonna be, helping them start their careers, college. So please bid. You have less than a minute. If you're not bidding, please turn off the TV and focus here. Bid, please.
60 seconds.
Less than 60 seconds. Oh my God.
Getting down to the wire.
I mean, I think I might have to skip out on this one to go ahead and bid, because these are really some beautiful photos, pieces of art, history. Oh my God. I don't know how we're doing. There's a drum. Oh, it's closed. We're closed. We're done. We're done. Oh, man. I missed out. I was unable to bid. That's fine. I hope you were able to bid. But the auction is now closed. Congrats to all of you who won prints tonight. And thanks to all for being here. And thank you for your support. Auction winners, please make sure please make sure your email address and shipping information has been added to your GiveSmart account. All right. You don't want it to be shipped out to Maine and someone else has your amazing piece of history. So right now, Mike is gonna take the mic.
I just want to thank everybody. Let me pull up here we go. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We know that you've got a lot of things you can do with your time. So being here, supporting us, even just logging on, it means a lot to us. We want to give a big shout out to our event sponsors, Fujifilm, Con Edison, Ghetto Film School, have really helped to get this event going for us. And they've been long-term supporters. We appreciate it. We want you all to please be well. We look forward to seeing you all in person, catching up, and thanking you for your support. We will be in touch with you in the next few days about your bids and getting your prints out to you. So, or give us a call or an email if you don't hear from us, but you'll hear from us very shortly. Thank you so much.